Happy New Year, everybody! It's Ben here from our lovely little home in Ramsgate with the review of Watford versus Tottenham, which we won 4-1 to make a pretty much perfect start to 2017. Going into the game, obviously with Kyle Walker and Jan Vertonghen suspended, but luckily with Toby Alderweireld fit again in the side. Mauricio Pochettino reverted to the back three system, using Kevin Wimmer and Eric Dyer as the centre three, with Danny Rose and Kieran Trippier filling in for Walker as the two wing-back positions. Also into the side, Heung-min Son came in for Moussa Sissoko. Also, from Watford's point of view, they also made changes. And also, Zuniga, one of their players, had to be taken out of the team at the last minute due to him being injured in the warm-up. Obviously no idea. Start of the game, we were very comfortable, just passing through, winning the midfield battle. That was really the key, the midfield battle in the game. Every second ball, every 50-50 tackle, midfield, we won every single time. Obviously, great credit again to Victor Wanyama, who is, again, an amazing bargain, really, at £11 million. Amazing. First real chance of the game came at the probably 12-13 minutes when Christian Eriksen received the ball back from Danny Rose on his left foot, very similar to the goal he got away at Chelsea. Went for the angle and seemed to be heading for it until Capu made a last-minute block to clear that away. Then about 10 minutes later, Danny Rose had a real good chance to make it 1-0. Great link-up play again with Eriksen. He cuts the ball back. Dele Alli cleverly leaves it for Rose, but on his right foot, he couldn't control, unfortunately, skewed it over the crossbar. Obviously a bit unfortunate, but it happens. Then, on about half an hour, Dele Alli should have made it 1-0. Again, we win the ball, 50-50 tackle in the midfield. Dele Alli picks it up 25 yards out, rifles it into the... It's heading for the top corner. The keeper's beaten, all ends up. Clock hits off the bar. Fortunately, though, 30 seconds later, we win the ball again. Kieran Trippier plays a lovely through ball from the right-hand side, just straight into the feet of Harry Kane, who just nestles it into the corner. Lovely goal. What would it mark his 100th game for Spurs? 100th Premier League game for Spurs. Makes it 1-0, fully deserved. I mean, it was just like the amount of chances that we create. It's a common theme with Spurs, really. The amount of chances in games that we create, even is ridiculous. I mean, when you consider the amount of goals we can score, and I mean, this game is an example. We could have scored 10. I know you often hear that phrase, we could have scored 9 or 10. Yeah, in this game we really could have scored 9 or 10. I think just 5 minutes later, it was 2-0. Same again, win the ball in the midfield. Ball pings to the right to Kieran Trippier, who plays a piece of a cross into the box. Kane, once again, quickest in the box to react. Gets his foot on it, lashes it into the top corner, 2-0, and even really at 2-0, you just sort of think, well, we've got this covered, really, as long as we don't make mistakes. It was that comfortable. It was too easy in a way. I mean, people said the Southampton game the other night was easy, and it was to a certain extent, but at least Southampton were competitive and kept trying to, get a grip hold of the game. Watford, there seemed to be just a lack of urgency from them. I don't know what it was. It didn't seem to be a lot of resistance in them. So after that, Son had a great chance to make it 3-0. Again, great midfield play. Eriksen plays him through, left footed, boots Gomez, and just rolls agonisingly wide. But then just before half time, again, a poor defending. Harry Kane whips across him from the right hand side, and Kabul makes a complete mess of his clearance. Dele Alli reacts much quicker than the defender, sorts it in 3-0, and you just think it came over really. 3-0 at half time. Great first half. You couldn't have asked for it better. And perfect start to the second half. I mean, within about 60 seconds it was 4-0. Again, Dele Alli just what's it few weeks he's been having. I know there was a lot of unfair criticism, well, maybe some unfair, maybe some justified criticism of his form at the start of the season. You know, he was struggling to be as influential as he was last season, but the last few weeks he has really stepped up his form. You think of the obviously Burnley, he was good. The Southampton game, you know, he was really influential, and today again he just ran the show. You know, so another great performance from him. Just really saw out the rest of the game quite comfortably. Obviously, a bit of a shame at the end, losing the clean sheet from that a bit of a mess of a corner that I think we can let that one slide. So, a great win, 4-1, second away game in a row. First time we've scored 4 goals, 2 away games in a row since 1960. That's quite an achievement. So, brilliant performance. I'd say man of the match would actually be Kieran Trippier. I thought he filled in admirably today for Kyle Walker, and it kind of makes you understand how the depth of that defensive line in particular is. You know, when Rose and Walker are occasionally out, Davies and Trippier are both very, very good and very solid backup options for us. So, great way to start the year. Of course, that moves us into the top 4. Chelsea are up next. To say this is big is an understatement. It's massive. If we beat them, we're really 7 points adrift at the top of the league. I know people have said the title's unrealistic, and while I think it's a long shot, if we beat them Wednesday and it's 7 points with half a season to go, that's doable. Do you guys agree? Let us know, obviously. That's been the match review for your shout for Spurs. I've been Ben, thank you very much for listening, and Happy New Year.